Hello everyone, it's me Rolly Egg back with another video on the channel. This is a very special video of New York 3.0 as this is episode 200. So today in this episode, I was in a world tour. um, I've got a lot to tour, so I really don't want to waste any time. But if you don't know what New York is, it's my main live streaming survival world, as well as just my main survival world in general. Where I just build and talk to you guys and everything. So I'm gonna start the tour right now because, as you can see from the length of this video, it's a long video, at least over an hour. I don't know. Anyway, let's get on with it. I can't Alright, so this is my house, and this is my bedroom. I think if you watch my streams a lot, you know I start my intro here all the time. So yeah, and I'm in here all the time. I've got a cookie jar because I'm using actions and stuff. And yeah, and then you got this outdoor area here. So like my house, I like my house, but I really feel like it's very just empty. So if you don't know, well, I'll keep this brief as well, by the way. If you don't know, so this little area here, this was just the original size of my house. And then I've expanded it so many times now. Like, this is the biggest it's ever been. And yeah, so you got this empty room here, which was actually my villager area. But I just sort of scrapped it because I really couldn't be asked to deal with villagers. Anyway, and down here is probably the most recognizable room in my whole house and on this world. It's my storage room. It's a pretty, I mean, this little corner here is really random. But, yeah, I mean, I'm in here all the time if I'm building something. I need to come back to my house to get the materials and go back outside and start building the thing that I'm, like, working on. And yeah, and over here you got my world map, which is, well, it's got really big over the last, like, few years. Yeah, if you look back on like my other like world tour episode, which I think it's episode 92 now because I have to relist on my playlist. So yeah, but that was my 100th episode. But I had to rebrand everything. Anyway, but yeah, if you see on there, the map was so small. So yeah, so I'm in here all the time. Down here is my nether portal. If you don't know, I moved my nether portal from like my house to down this like little fake nether fortress. I built most of it, and I think Joshy Boy did the rest of it, like these columns and like this side here. Um, yeah, I will be trying my best to tour every single thing in this world. I apologize if I miss anything. It's just that, well, again, this world is very big, and there is a lot to tour. Okay, anyway, so down here is like, what do they even call it? Like my living room. So originally, this room here was like my cat room. So I have like a bunch of cats. They're in my cat cafe, like working there. But this is like my cat room initially. Very inspired from Stampy's doghouse. So yeah, and in here is my. I don't go in here much to be honest. But this is like my parrot party room. I don't know why I built one. I just wanted to build a parrot party room. That's really hard to say. Parrot party room. And then going up here and outside, this is like my. I don't want to call it a garden, but this is like my outdoor area. So in here, when the 1.20 update come out with the sniffers, I want to make a little sniffer like sanctuary area and made them like a little home. This little tank here was where my first ever turtles lived. I don't know where they've gone now. I think they might have despawned or died. But yeah, these were my turtles made from my mob farm I used to be up there years ago. So yeah, and anyway, where do I go now? I guess, right, so I guess we'll start from like back here and then go all the way around there. So I'm gonna start from this whole side of the world first and then get into the whole town over there. Anyway, so out here, which is obviously this to a storage room, so this sort of back area here is like, I don't even know what to, it's like a little like, I want to say park, it's just like a little like place where you just sit down and relax sort of thing. So I made like a big fountain, there's like cherry trees. This here, if you never played Minecraft Story Mode Season 2, you won't know it, but this is Stampy's Story Mode house. And I think there's a block that's not meant to be there. But yeah, this is his story mode house at, that was built in that world. I think this is wrong here, but oh well. I think a creeper might blew up or something like that. I don't know. And then yeah, and then going over here, This is a viewers area called Pikmin 5, who's I haven't played on the multi for a long time, but he built like this whole like, entire air. Oh, hello. So, by the way, so I'm playing this on the release date of the latest Minecraft drop. I'll try my best to get everything recorded like just before it, but I really couldn't. Yeah, so this is Pikmin's area. I'm not gonna go through all of this area because I don't actually know what's even here, but it's like a lot of stuff. I mean, this is like his big tree house he made, and then like a lot of stuff over there, and there's like a whole thing over there. There's a whole mountain there. Um, and yeah, and recently I terraformed this area out because it just looks horrible. But yeah, so that's it. That's that area done then. Going back onto the bridge again, you got this place here, which I'm going to show you now. So this place, that place there was originally, so years ago when I found this area to like live in. Um, Oh wait, I'll get to that in a minute because I've got some graves. Yeah, so these are two graves of my two pets that died. Biscuits, I think my first dog I had, and then Catman Joe Jr. Joe, if you're watching this, as a cat named after you, that is right. Um, yeah, so he died unfortunately. Anyway, yeah, and this here is my snow farm, which uses snow golems. I can probably demonstrate it really quickly if I do this. So what it does is it pushes pistons back and forth, and oh, one died, and like breaks the snow underneath it, and then the snowballs get transported into this crafter here, and makes snow blocks, which gets dispensed, which gets dispensed into like a chair. There's this if this farm works too well. But yeah, I got a bunch of snow in these chests from this farm. It's too efficient. Like I actually had to turn it off because of just how much snow I've actually got from it. Anyway, back to where I was going to earlier on. This little thing here. So I say little, it's quite a big area. So this here was originally a pillager outpost like area I was gonna make. And then so I think someone said, "Oh, can I live there?" I was like, "Okay." And then they actually got rid of the pillager outpost, so I was like, "No," but it's fine. So I'm planning to rebuild another pillager outpost like place. Um. Anyway, moving on quickly, I have got the boat. Well, Damo 240's boat shop. So it's actually like a bed boat shop. Um. I think I built a boat and I was thinking, what I actually put on it? Oh wait, the big Damo Fisher bed shop. I think that's literally what I called it. I don't know. It's just such a random name. But yeah, it's like a bed shop, like, and yeah, and it's in the colours of Damo 240 with the sail. I actually got proud of that sail, you know. I don't know why I'm really proud of it. Anyway, moving on. This is my farm. And now, I don't think anyone who's been watching, like, New York for a while doesn't actually know any of these new changes, like, such as the barn and, like, all this stuff. I did this up very recently. When I was prepared to make this video, I made a whole, like, big barn, this storage area here. And then, like, yeah. My farm was one of those places where, like, it just felt really, like, I just didn't like it. It's just this big open area, and I changed it so many times. But this is the style I like of it, and there's like little like pens in here, and yeah, yeah. And in here, over here is my automatic sheep farm. It works beautifully. I think I need to restock some of the dispensers that have um shears. I mean, this one doesn't have shears, for example, so I'm not gonna get any light blue wool from this place. But thanks to Joshy Boy, he renovated this recently to be all stone bricks and spruce logs. So thank you to him. Anyway, moving on again. Where's my gate to get out of here? Um, moving on swiftly from my farm. This place here. This here is, again, it's a New York staple. So, obviously, New York 3.0, which is like my third world I've made. In every single one, I built this exact same tower, but I've changed the woods, that colour scheme on it. So, my first ever New York I done, um, had like just an oak wood like tower. That was just a tower. In the New York, just New York 2.0 initially, I built one with like an alternating spruce and oak checker pattern. And then for the final one, which is this one, I made it like dark oak in the middle. But this place is just a good place to get like a view of the world. I mean, look at this view here. That is beautiful. You can't like deny that either. Anyway, moving on once again down to here. Um, so let's go over here because I'll be back here anyway soon. So I've got a statue of my skin. I try my best to make it as accurate as possible. Like, yeah. Um, and yeah. Anyway, over here I got my football pitch. That shout out to Harry because he built this, and because I don't know anything about football pitches, I had to build them, so he built it for me. So I was like, thank you so much. Um, yeah, it's quite like a nice like football pitch. I quite like this stadium. Stadium? That's not a stadium. It's just a football pitch. Ignore the back because it's just it's just empty. I just haven't got around to doing this place. This is one of the few builds I just haven't finished off like properly yet. And yeah, they're going down here is my docking area, and I will be soon, and like a proper like boat dock thing, like in the middle of here to like do it. Let's make it like properly like official. But yeah, do you know what? We're gonna get in a boat and go somewhere quickly. Because there's a few things I want to show you guys as part of the tour. But this place here is my Atlantis. If you don't know, I spent hours, I spent weeks making this. So, I think I started this back in 2023. And then I got bored of it. Then I finished it in 2024 due to me watching a listening to a podcast whilst building this. But this took hours. It's not even done yet because I need to light up all like, the walls and everything around it. But I'm quite proud of this like place. Whilst I'm actually gonna sleep real quick because I need to sleep. So yeah, but I'm really proud of this build. This is probably one of the biggest builds I've ever done in my life in Minecraft. This place right here. So well done to me. And this is over here, the spawn of my world. I did this fairly recently. So you spawn like up here, and then go down here. And then there's like a little rules list of like welcome to New York. There was self-explanatory. No griefing. I spelled griefing wrong. Let me fix that. No griefing, no cheating, no stealing. Don't build in the town. If you want to build somewhere, do it in the community area. Which already will show you or go to somewhere else. Make sure it's not over 3,000 blocks due to the world size getting bigger. Enjoy the world. If he needs anything, be sure to ask. So obviously this world is like, it's public, but it kind of isn't public. So like, yeah, I try my best to make the world like as friendly as possible. I don't want anyone like new straight up from the channel to join the world. Cause I think I don't even know you. You could do anything to the world as well. So it's quite scary to be honest. Um, and yeah, this place here, well, this little hut here. So there's like a big sign saying New York's like this way, like to show the players like, oh, like this is where the town is. If I get off of here, this little place here was originally meant to be like, oh, like if we need a set of tools, because there's like a bunch of stone tools and now like in these chests, but I think someone's probably taken them all to be honest. Um, so yeah, I need to like refill that at some point. But yeah, um, anyway, moving on swiftly, we're actually going to go over here. So we go to my town still, but it's outside of my town to keep things roughly like just make sure I get every single thing possibly in. But the area I'm going to is the community area. So obviously, like I stated on the sign, I don't want people to build in my town because if they build in my town, the chances like is that people will probably most likely build in an area where I'm going to build in it next. I mean, I have to get rid of it. Um, so I was thinking, do you know what? I'll make a dedicated area for the community, which is this place over here. Also, Chicken Man, this is Chick Valley he's built. Mr. Chicken Man's someone on my channel, a moderator as well. I'll show off that really quickly right now. But it's like a little like village. It's actually quite cool looking, to be honest. It's like very cozy, I think, in my opinion. Like there's just hot springs is made up here. That's really nice actually. Um, and yeah, it's just quite a cozy area. He's made these like little houses, and then what's this over here? What's it say here? Mr. Chicken Man is a saviour. 89 years ago, he saved the chicken from carnivores, and will be remembered every year. Cheeky Day takes place on December 25th in honour of him. MCM, when in doubt, pray. Oh, Right. Oh, we hate Christmas because we hate turkeys. That's quite funny. Yeah, it's whole little areas like a storage room in here. Shout out to Chicken Man, by the way, because he is a great moderator, and also he's been working on like making Poppy Playtime in Minecraft, and he's doing it on mobile. Like he's doing the whole game on mobile, and he's been doing a fantastic job of it. So shout out to you, Chicken Man. I did actually play one of his maps on stream. I can't remember what it's called. He's going to have to find it for me, but I'll probably link it somewhere in the description of this video if he tells me what stream it was. Anyway, let me try to beat this broke quickly. I should have my tools in here. I'll just do this. Oh, I've done it now. Right. Anyway, up here, yeah, is what I was saying earlier on, the community area. So this place here is basically like what I said earlier on. If anyone wants to build anything, they can build it over here. There's like people's houses here. Then like, oh, Chicken Man stat. I think he might have moved it. I think that's what it was. I'll say yeah, there it is. Anyway, yeah. So this is just there isn't really much over here. Because obviously I don't think people really join that oftenly, or people just move to another area. It's like it's just their choice, isn't it? And now let's go back to the town. So originally, actually, I got rid of it, didn't I? It's so annoying. So originally, I had a minecart track that went from my town to like over here, because obviously years ago before my chunks got changed, this used to be a village over here, and I think Chilito made a place called River Birch with Clay, who are two people on my channel again, who are moderators, and yeah, they spent there it is, yeah, but they spent a while making it. And obviously, I forgot all about it, so sorry guys again about getting rid of your area. Anyway, this is supposed to be a world tour, not a history lesson. I just get on with. Okay, anyway, we're approaching the town now. So this little place here, this is like my park I made. I made like a new park like ages ago. It's a quite nice. Actually, you know what? It's actually quite nice to be honest. So I look at the waterfalls with like the trees and the like. I was quite proud of this area when I built it. Yeah, and also I recently changed this fountain. If you don't know, it used to be really ugly. It looks more like structured and better now. I actually added lanterns inside of it to make it glow at night. Yeah, and now actually let's begin the tour. Actually, no, not yet. I've got a couple more things to show before the town. But yeah, let's over here. This is my volcano. So I think when I transferred the world to Bedrock, there's this mountain here. It looks exactly like just a volcano. So I was like, oh, let's get basalt and make it into a volcano. This is for Strider, emergency use only. Yes, it's Strider, who's literally the first ever Strider I got in this world. Yeah, I don't think I see his name because I got name tags off, or just got I got all my HUD off, so I can't actually see his name. But yeah, he lives here now. So yeah, and going over to here is Camp Tile. So you don't know what Camp Tile is. Basically, it's Mersey Tile's camp. Because obviously years ago he built a house near mine and he made like this tent shape. I was thinking, Mersey, your house is like a camp or like a tent or like, yeah. So they made a full-on campsite place. And you go up here and there's like, all these tents everywhere. I was actually quite proud of this after I finished this. You know, because I thought it was quite cool seeing all these tents. Yeah, so this is my florist place. So it's a bit outdated now. But yeah, there's basically the little potted plants, and then there's like these leaves like on display. I probably will expand this at some point. But oh my god, that's rose here because look at the leaves falling down. It looks more like dramatic in here now. Anyway, but yeah, then here's like a bonsai tree here. And yeah, this is my busy bee workshop. So originally it's like a bee sanctuary, but I was thinking I actually want honeycomb and like honey bottles and stuff. So I made like a full-on farm for it. It actually works decently in my opinion. I think I need to restock it to be honest. Yeah. Anyway, and then moving to my first ever shop on my world, on this world, is I say shop. It's actually a restaurant. It's my cake shop. Now, once again, people I haven't seen this place either just ever or in years. But I recently renovated this place to be better. So I made it so like you have to get like eggs, like cow. So you actually make a cake here, like instead of just like going around the world to make one. It's quite like, it makes sense now to make a cake because of the stuff back there. Anyway, moving on swiftly into, oh yeah, this thing as well. So this is Mercy Tile's shrine. So if you don't know, which you probably don't, Mercy Tile asked me to be like, oh, can you make me a shrine, please? And I was like, okay. And he said, I'll eat an onion if you do. And I was like, okay. So he actually ate an onion as a video because I made him a shrine. It was amazing. I'll just find a video and link it down in the description for you guys. But yeah, and yeah, this place here, this is my park. I think one of the first things I made was the park. Actually, it was the fountain there. You can't even see it. But yeah, it's a fountain there, and I made the park after. The park was like one of the earliest things I made, and I quite like this park. It's really nice and everything. There's a bridge here, got an egg statue in the middle. It's just quite like a nice open area. And this is the stage. So this stage has had a lot of history, for me at least, in the past. So I made this originally on Catman Joe's like realm or server or world. I can't remember what one even was. And I made one on Nunu Yolk, which was even bigger. And then this is the biggest it's ever been. So it's like a big like birch stage. I don't know why it's birch, but yeah. And backstage, I actually quite like the backstage area. So originally we called ourselves the twerking zombies. Zombies. For context, we're all zombie skins. We just kept doing this the whole time. So yeah. Um, yeah, anyway, so we put like this like thing away, like zombie face away, so it's just been packed up, and there's like seats, and it's quite a cool backstage area. There's like chests, and then like there's barrels here, and there's like a way to actually get on top of the stage. This way, kind of a good viewing point of the world up here. But yeah, you can see like the town. It just looks so nice. Yeah, and also all these numbers here. No, I have to be careful, so I've got my armor on. But yeah, all these like numbers here, they're representing my subscriber count. So my 100th subscribe. So this is quite like momental to me because this sign is the exact same sign I built when I did it on the first ever New Yoke, and you'll see here I got it on the 28th of September 2020. That's yes, almost 5 years ago. That's insane. I built it like exactly block for block, even like a little birch bit. As I've done, I didn't build out full acacia. And then the 200 I've actually never built. The 300 was on the New Yoke, but made out of diamond blocks. The 400 and 500 also on New Yoke, but then 600, 700 I made just on this world, and I was just there's just no point because, well, I'm almost on 5K as I'm recording this, so yeah. Anyway, moving on to nearly the town now, but this fountain I built here, it's like one of the first things I actually built in this world. Actually, I think it is the first thing I built in this world after my house. Um, it's stayed here ever since, and like you can see, like the water it flows down into like the river here and like into the park. I think it's quite nice. And over here, there's a big hole because I think one stream I was just bored. I was thinking, let's just make a massive chunk hole go down to like Deep Slate. Anyway, now actually beginning the town. Finally. So this here is my sushi shop. Um, one of the early, I think, yeah, so this whole section of my town here is like all early on, except from like what starts getting down there, it's gonna get more later on. But yeah, this is one of the first shops I actually made in this town, other than those like three over there. Um, Annoyingly, someone's taken all the item frames, all the stuff inside the chest, so I actually can't like show off. But this is meant to be like sushi or like the seaweed and like, the fish inside. And yeah, anyway, this here's my armory I made. It's very like weird. I was really bad at building, is what I found out. It's got like a bunch of tools and armor, nothing in the chest because I can't be able to spin them up. Actually, there's some stuff in here. Yeah, you can see like above you, the ceiling. It's just a really weird building, to be honest. Anyway, this is my what was it? It was like my crafting shop. So it's about crafting, like anything you can craft with or like do anything with, you can just buy it here and then just go and pay for it. And then yeah, that's done. And there's like a big anvil on top, even though it doesn't even sell anvils even in there, which is quite funny. Over here, we got my FNAF 1 establishment. So, this place here was meant to be like my recreation of FNAF 1, but just using it from memory. I didn't use any sort of reference images or anything. I just did it from pure memory. Quickly, I need to quickly do this though. I'll do this real quick. There we go. So I've working like so I've got like a working light system down here, which is really cool. It's like this is Freddy, Chica, and then I think Bonnie's like down one of these places. But I think the bathroom isn't actually done yet. Yeah, this is probably the one place I actually didn't finish off. Um, and yeah, you got Foxy in his cove, and then you got the parts and service. If you're a FNAF fan, you'll know one about. And yeah, there's Bonnie, and then there's the supply closet. Um, yeah, I've been wanting to improve this place recently, because I think it's just not done well. But it's my attempt to do it from memory, and I think I've done a pretty good job of it, to be honest. Anyway, going back up and out. I think it's my disco. I want to say got next, or no, it isn't. It's my Area B51. The pun, because obviously it's a UFO and it's basically a burger restaurant. This is a place I actually get a chance to like renovate before this video, because I really don't like it. It's horrible. Like it's one of the more ugly buildings. We have to cook the burgers down there, then serve them up here in like this whole little seating area. I'll be definitely renovating that soon. I don't know when. Anyway, got my library. So this is my library. It's like a little hobbit hole place. You can sit down, read. So I've got a grandstone in here. It's pretty random. Yeah. And then you've got also just this little seating area here, because I think at the time I just think I'd actually not even put it in my town. Yeah, a lot of this stuff here is just I sort of rushing to sort of fill the town in, which is quite bad. Anyway, going down here, this is my disco, and I will probably be moving this to like the town down there, because I feel like my disco it could be made in a much bigger scale compared to where it is now. But it does work. Same as like the I use the same redstone as the FNAF place. If I do that, I can show it off quickly. As you can see, like redstone is just I can't do redstone, can't I? But yeah, you can see here it goes like it does a really cool like pattern. I was actually quite proud of this because I did this just from like I just sort of learned it. And yeah, anyway, the Cozy Coffee Corner shop, very Stampy inspired. I think actually, if anything, a lot of these books are very Stampy inspired. Like the clock tower, then like the disco actually as well. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So this is the Cozy Coffee Corner shop, whatever it's called, and it's just a coffee shop, but like it's like downstairs and upstairs, which is really really nice. So you go up here, have a coffee, and then that's a really cool view, by the way. So yeah, and then my airport. Now, this place has been renovated very recently. It's probably one of my best renovations I've made to any build. My airport was ugly, and I was thinking it needed a change. I need to get rid of this chest. I just didn't get rid of it. I apologise, guys. But for example, it works so well. So you go in through here. I think you get like baggage, security, luggage, whatever it's called. So you throw it in there. You do this, and then the water goes through, and it gets scanned, and then it gets dispensed out, which is my boat. Give me my boat back. Yep, there you go. Oh, I can't get it back though. If I just, oh no, wait a minute. If I just, there you go, back. There you go. Got my boat back. Then yeah, and then there's like a little seating area over here. Then you can look up where your flight's about to take off and everything. And you got my plane, out here. So you go in here, and there's like all these seats in here. Then you can sit down. You'd be like, oh, I'm so scared about taking flight. No, 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 no. And then you got the captain's quarters in here, and then back here you've got the bathroom. Just got no water inside. Very random place. Then yeah, that is my airport done. And very briefly, because I think I actually almost forgot about it, but this place here is my museum. So this has all of New York's old artifacts here. Also, excuse the mess. I'm terraforming this area out still. I just can't be asked to do it like always on this world. I can't be asked to do anything on here. My museum. The Museum of New York History. So in here, it's got a lot of artifacts of stuff from like my builds. So I've got like my grave for New York, which I lost in 2021. Yeah, before it got corrupted. And then this is my Steady Muffin and Dave 240 replica statues I built years ago. And this is a light from my house. I just took, I think I put a light in my house. I just haven't used it really, so it's just yeah. And then I found my old fishing farm chest, which is all this stuff in here. It's like exactly just like what it's meant to be in there. And then I can't see like the item frame name, but it's called Clay M. I named it years ago. This chicken nuggets old house, or remains of it before I destroyed it. This cactus inside my blimp when I got rid of all the hacked items that someone brought into this world. It was like really OP netherite like stuff. This here, the biggest thing was a viewer's house that was like in the world for years, and then they just never returned. I just built it inside of here. I actually love this, but I built this inside of like the museum. It's really cool. Over here is when I went to the ancient city, and then like I got like a skeleton. I don't know. I've even done this. It was just such a random thing, but it's left in my house for years. And then this granite pillar. It's very special to me because it's worth like my first set of diamonds, and I moved it in with next to the park. And I was thinking I want to add something else in the museum, so I brought this inside. And then this is a Pikmin's treasure hunt. He just left like a little clue here. I just didn't see it until recently. This is my cat's grave when it drowned. I've just left it in like it's a bit. I mean, a bit like disrespectful what I just done to the cat's grave. But then yeah, this here was a map that was made on Legacy, but it's just been yet to be updated. So I've kept it on this wall here because I found it. Oh, very cool. I think it was on the verge of getting updated there. You can sort of see it there, but I didn't do it. And this here, I think, was River Birch. Um, on the map, yeah. Before it got destroyed. Then this was my desk. I had in my in my house. It's like because had a little studio room for some reason. I just never went in there. So yeah, and that is my museum now done. I'm not. I know myself to keep it brief, but there's like so much to tour. And it's sort of hard to sort of explain things without making it like not have any context in it. It's just really hard to do it. Anyway, go to my clock tower now because that was the next thing before and everything on finished side. But yeah, this is now all this side of the world done, and I've been recording this for already half an hour. So, well, 36 minutes to be precise. Yeah. Okay, I'll go to my clock tower in a minute. But this is my little dock area I made. There's like a daisy at the end. So I think a daisy replicates like an egg well, in my opinion, as a flower. Originally, it was a what are they called? Like the blue orchid flowers, but then I lost it because the mod got corrupted. I'm not telling that story. You can watch a stream on my channel probably where I actually explain what actually happens in it. Where you can see actually what happens in that stream. I think it's called I Lost New Yolk, and then before that one is actually when I lost it. Up here, oh yeah, this is my clock tower here. This is a clock shop down here. I think I need some clocks, annoyingly. I've got some stuff in here. I don't know who's put that in there. I genuinely don't know. And this up here goes to the Tea Time Tea Shop. Once again, very Stumpy inspired because he did because he done the exact same thing. I just copied it. So yeah, it's like a tea shop up here, and it's like a really nice view from here. Once again, the clock tower is a great place to get a viewpoint in this world. If you got to the very top, you will see the view you will get. It's quite dramatic, to be honest. Like, yeah, you can see like I've toured all this side of the town now. Like onto like the other side. As you can see, it's like another good view where you can sort of see where I'm going next. And yeah, and where do I even get down? I don't know. I really don't want to die up here because yeah, I could jump down here. It's fine. There we go. Landed safe and sound. Anyway, next I'm going actually down into the town now. Like I'm actually going to the main town area. So this here is my swimming place. One of the places I feel like again it's just a rush to build in. It's just like one of the places where you can swim in it. So I just built this. It's just it's just literally literally what we're doing is just swim. That's all you do. And yeah. And this is my clothes shop, I think. My clothes and accessory shop. Yeah, I don't know what I was even going for this building, but yeah, it's just dark oak. This here is Bilbo's Bakery. So, someone called Bilbo, who's someone on my channel, is using. Yeah, I mean, I think I called him Bilbo. I don't know why I called him that. It was something random. It was because of my stuttering, by the way. I just called him that because I felt like it. It's got a little bakery and it's got like a cookie jar and it's got cookies in here. Or, actually, wait, no, actually, I mean biscuits. My bad, biscuits. And got a little back door which does have a door in it. Don't so bad at building. I'm sorry, guys. Um, then yeah, this here's my TV studio. Um, and it's like a green screen. It's like a little talk show place, like a fake city in the background, and then there's like a little news center place where you sort of talking to the microphone back. Hello everyone, it's Rolly Egg back with another video on the channel like that. Yeah. Then move. I mean, hold on, wait. Does this still work? Oh, it doesn't work anymore. I remember like years ago there was like a cool thing. I think Iron Bars used to make a proper block with third person, so you used to like get a full screen of like green behind you. Anyway, these are my market stands I made a very long time ago. They aren't done yet. That's another thing that just isn't done. Um, so yeah. Also, yeah, how can I forget the blimp? I should have said it was my clock tower, but this is like the New York iconic staple. Wait, no, the iconic staple of New York's what I meant. Yeah, the blimp. Probably the most iconic thing when you see this world is just this big blue blimp. This took me months to make, so how much work to get to build it. It's pretty big. So yeah. Anyway, I don't want to miss too much. So I'm gonna do it straight down here, the street down there, up to like my hotel, I reckon. Um, and then I'll go. So I don't actually know. I'll do whatever I what. Okay, right. No, hold on. Okay, I think I'm gonna do it street by street, but I think I'll start from this side and then go back again. Um, to this side after. So this here is my actually not here. This here is Clay's building. Clay has so years ago on the first New York anniversary, I did like a building competition and Clay won it. Basically, the idea was it's like if your build was good enough for me, it gets to be built in like New York 3.0, and obviously he won it because I really love this cool Fallout shelter style like place. It's really cool. It's just a cool bunker as well as just being Clay's like house, I think. So down, oh yeah, this little underneath area is really cool. So my house just built upon like a massive swamp. If you couldn't tell, by the way. So you got this like massive underneath part, which is like really cool looking, in my opinion. But yeah, he's got a whole bunker down here. And then I'm not going through down there because it's just there's a lot of stuff down there, and I don't think it really matters because I didn't really. I said, oh, hold on, wait. Yeah, it doesn't really like matter too much because it's just like basically just a normal base down there. And I don't even know what's even down there to be honest. Anyway, moving on. This here is the crazy-eyed sandwich. So this has been like a staple of my own building I've made. So in like every like world and crave I've done, I built some form of sandwich as like a restaurant, and I love this. So I love it. I think it's really cool. But I put like ice underneath here. So it's like bus home. It's a slide across on. So when you're walking down here, and you can order your sandwich here. Then you get to sit down. It's a pretty big like restaurant. It's like an equivalent to McDonald's, but on New York, basically. It's like the idea of it. Moving on. It's getting dark again. That's crazy. Is my hotel. My hotel. So I changed it like a little bit recently. Actually, if anything, I finished it off. But so you check in here. And then you can like sit here and then like wait, whatever. And then you can actually go like into room 1 or 2 in here, which is yeah, um, normal rooms. But the idea of this hotel is that anyone who joins the world, you could pay like up to 5 diamonds to like actually like get a place to live in. I think Pikmin did that to mine. Um, a lot of it's inspired from Catman Joe. Again, because he had this whole idea of like people paying to live in like an apartment. One thing I really hate about it is because I was really lazy with the way I was building, so I used slabs as the floor, and I really hate the lighting because it's gone really blocky. I really don't like it. So yeah, and it's just like this throughout the whole way up. It's just the exact same rooms. I think it was like 3 levels, 4 levels, I don't know. And there's one to get to the very, very roof of it. Once again, another great place to get a view of the town. Anyway, moving on. I actually can't jump down because I've literally died from this height, so I actually have to go down normally. Actually, no, wait, it's a fast way, isn't it? It's this side, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Done. Let's go down here. So this here is my desserts building. So basically, it's just literally like you get desserts and a desert themed building, which was like the idea behind it. So yeah, and I quite like the decoration in here. I think it's quite nice. Here is the cat cafe I was on about earlier on in the episode. Um, Actually, where even are? I don't know if my cat's even are, to be honest. I think there might be somewhere else. Oh, my cat's one up there. That's right, yeah. Yeah, so I was seeing area out here. I was actually quite proud of this when I built it. I should look at it more again. I'll show you guys right now. But yeah, there's like kelp wallpaper and the roof is like tough brick. Yeah, it actually looks pretty nice, you know. Anyway, let's go to the pumpkin pie shop. And this place is very recent, I think. I haven't really showed it off too much, but it's just you get pumpkin pie, then you just sit down here and like nom nom like that, and then just go. It's literally in the shape of a pumpkin pie, if you couldn't tell by the way. That is my building style, just building a bigger version of what it is. Um, and down here, it's a steady muffin shop. And now, once again, it's another instance I just didn't actually want to even build in here. Because I was thinking of a cake shop, but I've already done a cake shop over, like, my other side of my town. And then I was just thinking there's no real point. Anyway, let's go down here, because there's another street to go down, which has gone down to the very end of the town. So these, actually no. So this here's like my sweet berry like workshop place. So you can either buy the berries or you can like grow your own berries and then like just pay for it like that. Which I thought was quite a cool idea. And also it's in the shape of a sweet like an actual sweet berry like item, which is really cool. With these little pods. I can't talk right now. Right, hold on. Let's do that again. So this here is my sweet. So this here is my sweet berry shop. It's like a sweet berry workshop place where like you can grow your own sweet berries or you can buy them. I quite like the design of this. It's like meant to be in the shape of like an actual sweet berry item. Um, and then yeah, then in here you go and pay for the sweet berries, and then you go. Um, and these places, I like this, like these two places here. So they're meant to be neighbouring businesses. So there's a watermelon shop and an apple shop. So I've stuck with like the fruit theming. So it's like a melon shop inside of here where they actually sell the melons. It's got like melon slices, mate. I don't know. And in here, there you go. But yeah, they sell melons in here. And it's like a massive inside of a watermelon, which is really really cool. Once again, not finished it properly. Then yeah, then down here is the apple shop, which is just inside of a giant apple, and then you just same thing again. And yeah, this place here is the inconvenient convenience store, which I really really like it. It's just a really inconvenient shop to go shopping in, so you have to jump across like a lot of like the platforms, and they sell really really bad food at like a ridiculous price, which is the idea of it. And I quite like this because it's like the first one actually goes down into like the water here, which is why I like it. So yeah, also if you do fall down, it doesn't matter because there's a ladder here we can climb back out of. It's just a pointless shop really. But I really like the design of this place on the inside. I like the fact it just sort of like transitions down to like pale woke at the bottom, which is really really cool. So yeah, this here's a toy shop again. Another instance where I just haven't finished it off yet. It's really like a Poppy Playtime inspired building because of the flooring. I was really into my Poppy Playtime phase when I was building this. This here's my lab I made. It's like meant to be like a I don't know. It's like a test on flowers and see how they grow. because obviously these flowers aren't really normal flowers that come from sniffers. They're a bit like wacky flowers and everything. I thought it was just quite a funny idea, and I thought it'd be cool to make some like fake. I thought it'd be funny to make some like fake like place. It's like, oh, it's all like a normal place. It doesn't look like there's anything underneath it, but it's just a big dome there. And then here is my donut shop. And now donuts actually in Minecraft, but it's just a sweet treat. It's a sweet treat shop. Oh my god! And it's just yum yums. If you know what yum yums are, they're just donuts, but as like a bread shape initially. So that was the idea of it. This here is my candle shop. At the top here, we saw every single colour's candle up here. I think so at least, right? Should be. Actually, I don't think it's every single colour's candle. Actually, no, maybe it is. I don't know. Yeah, it's a candle on a big table. Once again, my building style is just like building a bigger version of something. So just that's why the sandwich, the table, the candle as well on top of it. The big like Jackie in the box there. The big lollipop, which is what I'm gonna get to later on. If you can see, you can't even see it. Yeah, this here is the skyscraper district that I'm soon to be building in more oftenly. So the idea is like this whole little section up here, and I might expand this down there if it comes to it. But I'm gonna be building like more skyscrapers in the middle of this area here, and yeah, and I think I'll mark this little area here as like the center of the town. This skyscraper here, yeah, has got no intent yet, or like intention at all. Um, so far it's just acting like a way to get up. I was thinking, do I make it like a little farm, like skyscraper or like whatever? But I just haven't done it. This here is a woodwork incorporated skyscraper, and the idea of it is that every floor has like, well, every floor's with a different wood type, but it's still a different wood type. I just haven't got around to doing it, so I really couldn't be asked to do it. That should be one of the more final buildings left, although just where I haven't finished it off, as well. So yeah, and now that is all this side here done. Now we're gonna work around back to the start again and go down from the other side. Also, this here is like another little park I made. I don't think I should show this off yet, but it's like a little park with like a fountain in the middle. It's just like a nice little like middle area, to be honest. But yeah, but there's more market stands down here. Um, yeah, this here is my music shop. So I have like music discs like on sale. I think there's one missing. I think it's the new one, the creator music disc. As well, I think it's one that's missing from there because I think I put it somewhere else. But yeah, there is every single music disc in that whole area, on that wall, should I say? Anyway, moving on. This is my fireworks shop. Again, these are my earlier builds, so they are just more crappier. By the way. So yeah, but yeah, so my fireworks shop is like a firework tester. So you just test. Ah, it's nice. So you can test it here, and then also like make an explosion. Um, so yeah, there's nothing even in there. Anyway, moving on swiftly now is the berry restaurant. I think. Yeah. So it's just a berry restaurant. I don't know how a berry place could be a restaurant, but it just is in this world. So yeah, again, I've said it many times now, but it's just one of the builds where I'm just sort of filling in the space. This is my butchers. Once again, another one just filling in the spaces. It's just I think it's a whole storage place upstairs with all like the meat inside. Um. So yeah, and that should be done. This here is a YouTuber build. I say YouTuber build, but like it's based off of someone like who I've known on the channel. It's called his name's Xbox Champ. I think it's actually branded as channel. I don't even know, but he plays like a lot of Rocket League, and then I thought it was quite cool. I just made like a whole garage in here. I think actually there was a minecart actually in here, but then I think I don't know. Oh wait, actually no, yeah. And there's just like a little garage place where you can just test things out. There's all these buttons and cogs and machines and everything here. Anyway, now moving down to the next street is this place here, my fishing shop. Yeah, one of my least favorite builds in this world. I just really hate it. It's really like just basic, bland, boring. If anything, I mean, this fish rod I did here is quite recent. I think I did it like yesterday. I can't remember. Can't remember. This here is what's Swampy Diner place. So you go in here, you get to like order food and then like eat outside or eat in here. I'll take it. It's come out when Mango Swamps come out, I think, because I want to get the new stuff immediately. Anyway, got down to this next street here. This is my magic shop. So it's like on the door here. It's like banners to make it look like go through like a curtain. And then it's like look up at woo like that. And then there's just stuff up there. Then I think someone's taking all the potions as well, which is annoying. So I think I was like, oh, yeah, I actually had a whole collection of potions. Someone's taking them. Oh. There's an enchantment table. There's like paintings everywhere. And yeah. Then this here is one of my another recent ones I've done. It's my potion workshop. So the idea is that you'll go outside here and you'll get a bottle, fill it up, and then you go like over here, and then you get like nether wart, and then you put it in here with that, and you start brewing it. And then if you wanted to, you get like an item from me. You have to buy the item to actually like do the thing. So if I was to like get, actually not a base powder. If I was to get like, I don't mean sugar. I actually don't. If I was to get rabbit's foot, for example, then put that in there. You know how potions work. But yeah, you basically do that. Da 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 da. Done. Right. Anyway, moving on. So I get really sidetracked. Um, this here's my lollipop shop, and this has been changed recently, just a little bit. So the idea is this: like it's a restaurant and a shop. So I was quite proud of the design of this. So the bottom half is the shop half, and then the top half is the restaurant half. I thought it was just a cool idea to put like a restaurant like above the place. But yeah, up here got like a bunch of stuff you can buy. So strawberry laces, chocolate, candy apples, blueberry bombs, etc., etc. And then up here is the restaurant part, and this is the part I changed. So I thought of like, do you know those like the sugar like machines? Like, do you know you got the stick and dip it in like the powder and it's like lick the sugar? Yeah, I thought of that idea using like concrete, 'cause I think that looks most like sugar coloured things, and you like press this to pour it out, and then yeah, you sit up here and just eat it. Yeah. Once again, another viewing point you can get up here. Another great one. You can see another famous iconic build over there, which I'll get onto later on. And yeah, where do I go now? Oh yeah, gotta go down. Oh wait a minute. Hold on. I've got an idea. If I put my boots on and then jump down, I should hopefully be fine, right? I don't risk this, but okay, I'm fine. There you go. Right. Anyway, moving on swiftly. This here it's my mushroom stew takeaway place. It isn't a restaurant, but a takeaway place. So you get a mushroom stew, you can just take it and leave. Like just change mushroom stew. Looks nice. And you drink it like that. That's really really cool looking still. Got mushrooms in here. And this here is my nether shop. Just there's nether stuff. And then this here is my newly built zoo. I built this pretty recently. If anyone's been watching the streams. Yeah. I put like a bunch of animals in here. I was quite proud of this. So there's like a spot here in my town I've kept here for so long. And it just wasn't used. And I was just thinking I need to like expand it or use it for some reason or somehow. And then I think Tibza thought of the idea of building a zoo. So shout out to him for thinking of that idea for me. And yeah, I put like animals in here. Oh yeah, no, he's still there. I think there's a breed some animals to get more of them in here. I think they are just a bit lonely and sad. Yeah, and yeah, and let's go back up the street again to all the rest of this little part here. So this here is my honey shop. So you could buy like honey bottles, honeycomb, honey blocks, and like honeycomb blocks. And yeah, I actually quite like the design of this. It's just a big beehive dangling down from a tree, which is why I quite like it. And yeah, Now, let's go, not down here, but down here, shall we? Okay, so Share Factory only lets me make videos up to an hour, meaning I can't, like, expand this any further. So, I'm going to end this as part 1 here, and then part 2 will be coming out very shortly, hopefully not too long after this. So, stay tuned.